question of what do we want when I build this schedule? Do we start exactly at the live stream time or put a few seconds there? So interesting. So mine is, I don't know, Tim, what did you do on your side?
I started the stream 30 seconds ago.
I'm seeing Tim's stream.
I'm seeing it too.
I'm not. I'm seeing the progress bar go in reverse.
Weird.
Fantastic. That's got to be a YouTube bug. Like, that can't be an us bug going backward. Or do you mean the progress bar on top?
It's probably because you just haven't interacted. So if you play with it, because it's just showing that the video is getting longer as it's going.
Oh, okay. So percentage watched or whatever is getting less.
Yeah. Because you're paused and the bar is growing basically. It's weird. Yeah, I can see it shrinking.
But yeah, so I haven't interacted with it, so it didn't like autoplay.
Which is weird because I haven't interacted with mine and it autoplayed.
Again, I think that's just down to browser weirdness.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything we can do about that short of playing it on mute.
Yeah, mine just automatically play as well. Then I navigate to like speaker page and then go back to hub and then it's still live, which is good. What we're expecting.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we showed transitions work. We showed, kind of one YouTube URL for the whole day works. I think that covers most of the scenarios because the next day is just the opposite, going from gen key to dev key, or the other way around, dev key back to gen key at a certain time. And on the last day, it's just going to go to the final gen key video.
Is there anything we can do to try and break it?
There's nothing y'all can do. It's all just times I plug in, right?
I wonder if I want to end this stream and just wonder if I can restart it. No, it gives you a warning. Once it's done, it's done. Okay, I'm ending.
I do have one kind of scenario, Nick, that I could use your thoughts on. So let's think about the day 2 scenario. We're going to show like the gen key video and then transition to the dev key live stream, right? If the user comes just a few minutes before the transition point and they start that gen key video, the transition will take them out of that video into the live stream. Which kind of makes sense because they're on the live schedule, right? Like they didn't pick this video, we're like choosing what to show them.
I think so, and I think that makes
differently if they had like played the video, like they went to like the session library and like click play or something. We'll treat it as an on-demand versus.
I would play in the library.
Well, it's like on the live bar at the top of the page, like there'll be that little button.
Right. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's primary purpose of the site at that point is to watch that stream.
Okay. But yeah, but then if they pick, like if they override it by picking a specific video, then we let them let their override persist.
Yeah. Okay. It's not the cleanest thing, but like it's kind of silly to not if it's live streaming.
Yeah. honestly, it doesn't really make sense to show the gen key there. If there's a live stream coming up, just show the live stream that's coming up. Let them know that it's coming up.
Yeah. Well, I think that was the ask, though, wasn't it? An early.
I gotta go back to that chart Tim made.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you made it. So day 1, 800 hours. Homepage plays the keynote.
Day 2 is like the same thing, right?
Oh, it is the same thing.
It's like playing a little early. So we are switching to that stream pretty early.
Okay, so day 1 will show gen key all day. Day 2 will transition at 8. Okay, but it's still the same problem because you're going to show the gen key early in the morning.
Yeah.
But who cares?
What?
Okay.
That's what 30 seconds of planning will get you. Some open questions.
And then day 3, yeah.
It's just gen key, so there shouldn't be any problems.
Well, no, we have 800 hours. We switch from dev key to gen key, right?
That day we wanted. I mean, I could see them switching at midnight PST.
We could, like, that would get rid of the transition on the day.
Yeah, I'm not. Let's just go with the times that we have dictated. Prachi's confirmed that.
Okay. So if we also go off this and there's no switching early, like 800 hours is 800 hours. That's when the stream. Is that an hour before the?
I think it's 2 hours before. 2.5 hours before.
Okay, that answers that question. So we'll see the countdown for 2 hours before.
Keynote day 2 is at 10:30. So yeah, it'd be 2.5 hours before, 2 hours with the half-hour countdown if they switch it.
Wait, so opening keynote is at
9 a.m. So we'll be live an hour before. Well, technically we'll be live the whole time before, because we'll be releasing the day before.
Yeah, but it'll
show coming in a day and or 20 hours, whatever it is when we deploy.
It'll just show the countdown, yeah.
Yeah.
And then their pre-roll will kick in.
Yeah.
And day 2 is at 10:30. And so we'll switch at 800 hours, which will show the pre-roll. Okay, cool. I mean, I think that answers most of what we wanted to answer.
So, looking ahead to Friday, if we want to do a quick test that Prachi is insisting on the call, then what should I prep? Might do a slightly more professional one than the one I just did, but should I have like 2 or 3 live streams ready to go at different times?
There's a lot of open questions around this. Like, what is she wanting to test? And she wasn't very specific.
Yeah. Nick, I know it's much smaller fry this year than last year, but like, what was the? I don't think she even knows what's in it. So
trying to think from Prachi's perspective, what are they going to care about? They're going to care about like the live streaming. parts of things, right?
Yeah.
So like she's probably not going to care too much what we show before and after. And then like day 3, we're just showing things I've already played, so she's not going to care too much, I think, about those. So I'm betting she just wants to see the live stream like start. And so what we could probably do is, I guess we have 12 o'clock external on Friday. We could just, mock the times like I did today and say, we have a live stream set here for this time. We just adjusted our schedule for this time. And just show her like what it'll do, like what it'll look like before you do like a 1 minute live stream, end it, show her what it'll look like after. I think that'll cover like.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay, so I'll building in time for her to be late and just getting set up. I'll do a couple. I'll do like 15 minutes past, 20 minutes past, 25 minutes past, and just call them like next test 1, 2, 3, and maybe put like a next logo up or something, so it looks something like what it will look like for real.
And we can do this in QA. We'll have the hub available, and I can push config there.
And she has access to QA. Does anyone else? I don't think the B-dubs, I don't think they do, right? So
it's public. Anyone who has the URL.
Oh, it is?
can get there.
Okay, so then, we can share it with others and just make sure, the more the merrier, really.
Confused why y'all can get to the hub. Kat, do you know why we can get to hub on QA?
It's auto routing.
Is that why?
Mm-hmm. When you go to the home page on QA, it's auto routing to hub if you're registered.
Got it.
Yeah, so I started with not registered, and then I sign in, and then the hub just automatically populated.
Because if I try to go to the hub directly, I get routed back home, and then I get back to the hub. Okay.
Are you signed in?
I am, yeah. No, I'm trying to make sure like we won't accidentally publish hub, like make hub accessible too soon.
Oh yeah.
So like in staging, I was just trying to understand why it was working in QA, because we don't have that route opened up. But like in staging, you can't get there. And there's no auto routing and there's no tab, so the code is there, we're just not letting people get to it. Okay, so the plan is for Friday to set up some streams, Tim, and I'll just update the schedule kind of as kind of like we did today, and just kind of show her like here's what it'll look like as we pre-stream, mid-stream, post-stream. We can do it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, sounds good.
And then next week, if she wants to see like an actual real time, like 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock or whatever it is, we'd have to set up a meeting at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I didn't. Her logic of like we have to do it at this time, I don't understand why that is, and particularly because she has meetings all at that time every day anyway. So, like, why not just use the call we have? But that's where we are anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, I think she wants to see it like happen exactly as it would at the event. But the problem is, I have to fudge the schedule kind of in some way in order to get like the times to line up with the current time. So that there's no way to like really test what will go live at the event. best I can do is add like a little offset on my side, but that's hard to like communicate to users to do. I don't really want to bake it in. So, okay, well, let's see. Let's try it on Friday, see what happens.
I look forward to it.
Don't sound so excited.
I think my live stream is still going. Have I picked up thousands of followers on it? New fan base. There's 2 people watching.
More than 0?
Let's end it.